There we go. Do we have sound? We got sound. Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday. It is now 6:23. I'm nearly I'm about like 20 minutes late. How's everybody doing? I think we're live. I'm not moving quite yet. Hopefully the tracking picks up pretty soon here. I've been scrambling to get everything set up. I think the hardest part about the setup is the fact that I pretty much have to set up my old ass laptop to read chat next to me, and it takes like 20-30 years for this laptop to one, power on, and then two, to open up all the chat windows so I can see what's going on. But hopefully everyone's been doing great today. As you can tell by today, we are doing a semi-cooking stream, primarily focused on the Zatsudan portion, just because the just chatting part, I think I can handle now that I've made this dish a couple times. I am introducing an element of surprise. I've usually made like a chicken katsu, but this time around I've got some pork, so I'm gonna try out some actual tonkatsu to make some katsudon from. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Let me move up my computer so I can actually read the chat. I think this is the hardest part. There's no point in a just chatting stream if I can't even read what you guys are saying. So I'm gonna wipe down this table real quick. Hopefully I sound crispy, crystal clear. It's almost like I'm whispering in your ear, I hope. Well, actually, I don't hope that. Please, you know what? I take back what I said. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Welcome everybody. How are you guys doing? It looks like I'm missing. Are the chat pop-ups showing up? I can't really tell. All right, but let me see. Let me welcome everybody in. Welcome Featherhead. Welcome Mercenary. Welcome Potato. It's good to see you guys. Oh, welcome Ink Noodle. How's it going? Yeah, those egg puns were out of this world, I'll say. But yeah, I had to push back stream because I thought I had eggs, but when I checked the fridge, I didn't have any, so I bought these eggs here. We got a whole fresh batch of eggs ready to go. Look at how shiny these are. Look at these pearly whites. You best make like an egg and scramble, or I'm gonna fold you like an omelet. That's such a great one. Where do you get that? That sounds like something that I feel like that's something I would expect like Caleb City to say. If you guys haven't seen Caleb City, he does a bunch of like really funny short form videos, little skits. That's what they are. Usually anime inspired in some capacity. Oh snap, come back, he's starting. I am starting. But hopefully you guys are doing good today. Hey Billy. Oh, I almost missed you. Welcome Billy. How do you know which mushrooms are poisonous? I usually just eat them and hope for the best. How about you just don't eat the mushrooms? Zatsudan gang, stay wildin'. Yeah, we're doing something. We're doing something. I'm doing good. How are you? Doing pretty good. Actually, Ink Noodle, I'm taking after you today. I've got myself some Monster Energy Sunrise to kick off the stream. You know, we got to get that energy going. We got that blood flowing, the caffeine coursing through our veins for the duration of the stream. I'm not expecting the actual cooking portion, excuse me, to take too long, but I do want to eat it, and I do want to make it to the computer and end stream before Issa starts her stream. I guess you could say they didn't exist. Honestly, I had recently bought a bunch of eggs, so I have no idea where they went. I genuinely don't know if there's like an egg thief sneaking into my apartment at night and like yoinking an egg every day. Because I feel like that's the case, because I'm pretty sure, like I vividly remember buying eggs just the other week. So I don't know. I thought I was good on eggs. I clearly wasn't. I've gone to the grocery store like 3 times today trying to get stuff because I keep forgetting everything. Next time I'm just gonna make a grocery list, get everything all at once. But that is the first sip of our Monster Energy drink. Hopefully we'll be able to do pretty well today. We'll see how that goes. He's holding another energy drink. Sorry bro, that was me. It's okay, but this was an energy drink we didn't try on the tier list. I was actually looking for Ghost, and I couldn't find any in the store. So I just went ahead and got the second option, not the best option. And I was just mixing it up. Last time we got Monster Peach. This time we've got Ultra Sunrise, which I think is like orange flavored. I don't know, the can is orange. I assume it's orange flavored in some way, shape, or form. Alrighty, so there are my first couple sips. I think first things first, I will let you know, I did make a bunch of rice just the other day. So I have some rice pre-prepared. I will have to microwave it though. Let me go ahead and grab some from the good old fridge over here. So this is the beautiful rice in question. Ignua says, last night I slept for like 7 hours and I'm feeling so amazing. Oh my god, I am so happy for you. You definitely need that sleep, Ignoodle. You've been on... I feel like you're essentially not even sleeping at all if you're sleeping so little. But yeah, this is the rice. It's a little burnt on the bottom. It's okay. I've got a crusty old rice cooker. It'll be fine. We'll make it out alive. Nuclear rice. Oh yeah, we're going to nuke the heck out of this rice. But this is what the rice that we're going to be using for our katsudon. I'm probably going to leave it out so that, you know, it cools down a little bit to room temperature. Same thing with the eggs. I think I'll leave like maybe 3 eggs out just so that they can warm up, and I'll put the rest in the fridge here. But yeah, I got to grab the main ingredient, which is, of course, the meat, right? There's no katsudon without eating it with some schmeat. So let me go find the meat after I pull all these out of the way. I'm like desperately trying to find a place to shove the eggs in my fridge. I'm like running out of real estate in here. Alrighty, here we go. Like I said, instead of chicken, we are doing some pork chops today, which I think is the traditional katsu meat anyways. I actually haven't cooked katsu that much, so I'm excited to see how these turn out. But yeah, I think what we're going to do, last time we did katsudon, we used a deep fryer, or we deep fried it. This time I think we're going to try the air fryer, see how it turns out. I've been messing around with it with like normal chicken, and it's been pretty good. I've been liking it a lot. Featherhead says, LB opinion, is microwave cooking? No. I think microwave is not cooking because most of the time when you microwave stuff, you're heating up something that had already been cooked before, right? I hope you're not cooking stuff in the microwave. Like the only thing that you would cook is like popcorn, I guess, but popcorn doesn't, that's not really cooking, I don't think. I wouldn't consider microwaving popcorn cooking. That might be controversial. That's my hot take for today. Microwaving popcorn is 100% not cooking at all. Microwave is reheating. Yes, Mercenary's got the right idea. Microwave is reheating. It is definitely not cooking. Like, I guess you could like cook a microwave an egg, but that's not, I don't know, that's just nuking an egg. That's not cooking. There's art to cooking, you know? You got to think about the art of cooking when you're doing these things. Cooking requires more preparation. Yes, I agree. I think cooking is generally more involved than just microwaving stuff. I mean, you can heat up stuff in the microwave. That's really it. You can boil water in the microwave. I've never done that, but I know that you can. You know, it's just something to think about. Hey, not gonna lie, this Ultra Sunrise is good. It's not as fizzy as I would like it to be. I think this is worse than the peach one I had the other week. I won't be getting that one again, unfortunately. Sorry, Monster, but that's not cutting it. It ain't doing it. It's not working, Chief. Microwave, what does that even mean? That Monster looks tempting. Oh my goodness. Wait, Ink Noodle, what is your favorite flavor of Monster? I feel like you should be the Monster expert at this point. Hold on, let me find out. Oh, the other ingredients. I completely forgot. I think the main other ingredient, of course, is onions. We're going to be chopping up quite a few onions. But I'm thinking about it. I am a little underprepared just because that's how I am, unfortunately. So I will probably have to clean the air fryer before we start messing with it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to mess around with the pork first. We'll just bread it. Kind of, you know, like we're breading it, preparing it to be cooked. And then while the pork is cooking, we'll get the rest of the ingredients ready. But I think first things first, I will probably need to wash my hands. So I'm going to slip in the back here and give my old hands a rinse. Hopefully I don't trip on this cable and knock down my computer while I'm at it. Alrighty. But yeah, today is Friday. Usually I would have work today. I think today, but I'm like getting really close to my like paid time off cap. So where I work, we accrue paid time off, like every what are they called? Every pay period, and pretty much like you can accrue time off until you hit a certain cap, and I'm like right up there. So I ended up taking today off, and I slept in. Oh, it's like some good sleep. I'm gonna be honest. I slept so good. I woke up at like 1 o'clock after sleeping at like midnight. So I definitely got like over 12 hours of sleep. Probably not healthy, but I'm feeling really good about it. So here we are. We're cooking. We're killing it. Hey Chi, how's it going? Yeah, it's my favorite cooking VTuber. Thank you. Well, welcome to stream. It's good to see you. If you guys don't know, Chi is a friend of mine. If you guys are interested in other amazing VTubers, go check out Chi over on Twitch. Wait, did I miss something? You got a microwave random? No, you can't do that. That's kind of illegal, I think. That's like what's it called? Illegal. Yes, it's illegal. It's ethically. It's not even ethically questionable. It's ethically wrong, just in general. Dang, you get PTO? Yeah, I do. The problem is like where I work, you get PTO, which is nice, but it's so difficult to use PTO because if you use it, you essentially face the consequences of not working on your thing, right? You fall behind and your life gets harder for a couple weeks after you use PTO, which is why I hesitate to use it. So I've been using it on like really like on Fridays because I get half-day Fridays, right? So I use them on Fridays so that my impact from not being at work is minimal, so I don't have to deal with the repercussions of my own actions, really. At this point, PTO doesn't even feel like a reward. It's like, you can take it if you want, but you have to pay for it, essentially, with catching up on work. Hey April, how's it going? Welcome to stream. It's good to see you again. Potato says, exactly, someone agrees with me. What do you mean? Billy? Billy, you can't do that. Do you know anyone that makes tea using a microwave? I don't think so. I feel like that nukes, I don't know. I mean, you can boil the water in the microwave and then put the tea bag in the tea. But I don't know about actually making tea in the microwave. Ignu says, I have a preference for ultraviolet since it's very sweet, and I also like Monster White when I want something lighter. I drink Dragon Iced Tea Monster. Wait, Dragon Iced Tea sounds pretty dang good, honestly. I haven't tried ultraviolet. I'll pick that up next time. But I have had the white one. I do like the white one a lot. So I think maybe our taste buds are very similar. Twitch app keeps kicking me off, but I guess YouTube is better. Hey, Chi, how's it going? Yeah, YouTube is like my main hub, apparently. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Twitch is kind of dead, but that's okay. It's dead to me, at least. But welcome over to the dark side, I guess. It is definitely good to see you. All I drink is water, milk, and potato soup. Is potato soup real? Can you make soup? I mean, is potato soup essentially just putting potatoes in water? Like, what kind of broth does potatoes make? I mean, you get like veggie broth, right? But I feel like isn't it just starch? Isn't potato soup just starch? I don't know. I'm very uneducated in the art of potato soup, unfortunately. Potato soup is more than water? Okay. Oh, clearly I have no idea what potato soup is. Maybe I can look into making that someday. All right, so I'm gonna move these off to the side. We do have to actually start cooking. So let me get the cutting board and we'll kick things off. Alrighty. So we definitely have more pork chops than we need. I think I'm gonna use up 2 of these pork chops and then we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna lay the cutting board this way. And I will have to get my big honkin' knife. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. We'll cut this. I don't know why, but meat is actually getting quite expensive. I don't know, is it like inflation? The prices of like all my groceries have increased by 2-fold and it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I understand there's like a chicken shortage or whatever. I mean, that's fine. But like all the other stuff, I don't know. All right, so this is 1 pork chop. Here's another. Okay, I think that's enough for katsu for myself. I think I'm only cooking for myself today. I don't think my roommate wants one today. So I'm gonna wash my fingers a little bit so I don't get that salmonella. We don't want that bacterial spread in the kitchen, all right? You gotta be safe, safety first. Maybe I should wear gloves, I don't know. Ever since I've done my hand review, like, I don't want to think about wearing gloves for cooking. It just feels so weird to me. Let me get all these suds off my hands. Soup tier list when? I feel like that'd be pretty good, soup tier list. I really like, what's it called? Cream of chicken soup? I like that. I like egg drop soup. If you guys have ever had like egg drop soup at an Asian restaurant or a Chinese restaurant, highly recommend it. I just really like the texture of egg drop soup. It's kind of like an absolute banger, I would say. Yeah, I would consider it to be an absolute banger. Oh, I'm trying to find a Ziploc bag to put all these pork chops in so they don't go bad. I'll probably have to eat these throughout the rest of the week. Creamy, cheesy potato vegetable soup. Oh, I guess if you put like cheese and stuff. I mean, I definitely have an excess of cheese in the fridge right now. You need a lot of different things mixed into it to make it work. I preferred fried water. Fried water is just boiled water, isn't it? Isn't that just hot water? Golden wind detected. Oh yeah, absolutely. Glad you guys are enjoying the BGM. All right, I'm gonna do something absolutely nefarious. I'm just gonna like throw these pork chops into this bag, like without a care in the world. We're just gonna drop them in here like they're hot. So there's one. Hold on. They're getting stuck in there. Maybe I shouldn't have washed my hands. They're gonna get dirty anyways. I'm like struggling. I don't have enough hands for this. All right, there's the next pork chop. That's two. I got two more pork chops to throw in here. I prefer the consumption of stray microwave oven. I'm not gonna read these, man. That's weird. Sharp knife, yes. Well, it's actually quite a dull knife, but it's the only knife that I have. Maybe your roommate has been eating your eggs. You know what? That's something I didn't consider. I hate how I jumped to considering that there was an egg thief sneaking into my apartment, stealing my eggs, instead of just asking my roommate. All right, let me put these away. What's your favorite food? That's a great question. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what my favorite food would be. I enjoy a lot of food. I would say right now, probably, I've been really craving soba. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I'm really craving it right now. I've been trying to find good soba around me, but I haven't found a good place for it. I definitely need to find it. Hey Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you again. We are just doing another casual chatting cooking stream. We'll be cooking something that I've already cooked before, which is Katsudon, which is I guess a breaded cutlet with some sauce in a rice bowl. It's like the rice bowl variant. Yeah, we're prepping the meat right now. We're gonna have to bread it, and I think today we're gonna be using the air fryer instead of deep frying it, because I think last time we deep fried it, and the cleanup was kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna use the air fryer. It's not gonna be as good, but I think it's 80% of the way there, and that's fine. But fine with me, honestly. All right, I have to throw this meat somewhere. I'm gonna toss it in the fridge. And then I think what we can do is we can start salt and peppering this, and then I need to get out like the breading station. That's the big thing. Egg assassin. Mine is yakisoba. I do like yakisoba, but I haven't had like good restaurant yakisoba before, I don't think. I actually really like the instant yakisoba. You can buy it at the store. I think it's from Maruchan, but I actually really like those ones. Those are pretty tasty. I forgot. I opened the fridge and I forgot what I was looking for. I was looking for breading. All right. Well, first I found a bunch of cheese from the cheese tasting tier list. I think the cheese is about ready to go bad at this point. But here we go. So we've got my flour and we've got the panko that we're going to be using here. I do need to get another bowl in the breading station just for the eggs. So let me go ahead and grab one of those. It's been a while since I made katsu. I definitely miss it, so we're back at it. Those are your eggs? My bad. Back from Thailand? Oh, let's go. How was that? Hopefully you had a great time over there. I've actually never been to Thailand myself, but I've always been itching to go overseas. I think I've only really traveled internationally to Japan one time, and then the whole world shut down. So I've been itching to get myself out of the house again. But I'm not sure where I want to travel to next. That's something that I'll have to figure out. All right, so here we go. I got this, and we'll crack an egg in here, and we'll use it in the breading station. You used eggs for ammunition? Wait, are you just egging houses? Hey, Gohan, how's it going? Where's taco salad? We did taco salad last time. Actually, speaking of that taco salad live stream, I am almost done editing it. I will probably upload that taco salad video next week. So isn't that crazy? Finally, after 1 year of streaming, LB releases an actual video. I'm quite happy with it, but I just gotta put some finishing touches on it, and then we can get going on it. Yeah, taco salad video, ideally coming out next week. I think next week I might do two streams, and then I'll drop the taco salad video on like Friday or something. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. But yeah, I feel like if I'm going to release a video, I won't stream the day I drop it. So you guys have the opportunity to indulge and watch of your own accord. Let me grab... Wait, where'd my chopsticks go? All right. No chopsticks, so I'll just use a fork to mix this up. Just imagine it's Dr. Robotnik living up to his name. Eggman sneaking in and stealing all your eggs to fuel his conflict with Sonic the Wedge dog. That's kind of funny. I'm actually not that, like, I'm not huge on Sonic, but I know Sonic has such a huge cultural impact on people. I just didn't really understand the appeal of like the games themselves, but I do understand the appeal of like the art community surrounding Sonic. You can, oh, sorry, I just kicked my cat. My God, snuck up behind me. Well, I didn't kick him, but he snuck up behind me and I bumped into him. So far, the best yakisoba I've had was the one my dad cooked. Oh, that's awesome. I wish my dad knew how to make yakisoba. I'm literally learning how to cook on my own. Houses no, the elderly yes. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, you're using the eggs on the elderly? Oh my God. Sonic was the thing in the 90s? Oh, was Sonic more popular than the Italian plumber? Wasn't Sonic versus Mario like a big thing? All right. So we're going to put these eggs away and we're going to start beating the meat. Obviously, we like to beat our meat here on LB's stream. First, I need to find the plastic wrap, which is over here. And then we'll start beating this meat into submission. There we go. All right, now I gotta find my meat mallet. And then we're just gonna start tenderizing the pork chops. All right, it's gonna get a little loud. Hopefully the noise filter works for you guys. All right, I mean, it is tenderizing. It's very loud because my cutting board absolutely sucks. All right, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I need a better cutting board. I think the next purchase I'll do. You know what I could do? I could probably, like, I made a throne, right? I forgot to advertise it, but my throne I set up a while ago as a joke. But honestly, I'll just throw a wooden cutting board on there because I feel like it could benefit the stream. Working in Thailand sucks compared to the other countries, but the pay is good. That's awesome. I don't know what the pay is like there, but is the food any good? I definitely want to try out some of the Thai food. All right, so the meat's been tenderized. I'll throw away this plastic wrap. But yeah, speaking of the throne, so I added this item on throne kind of as a joke. It's like the world's smallest boppet. My video is a little delayed, but it should pop up on the screen pretty soon here. But this is the world's smallest boppet. I haven't actually opened it up, so I might try to open it up today and mess with it. I feel like that'd be fun. Let me catch up on chat. It was one of the few times a localizer did something right. Oh, I see, for Sonic. I love Sword Art and Owari no Seraph. Never really cared for Sonic, though. I've never actually seen Owari no Seraph, but I did watch Sword Art. I was caught up in the hype of it. And then more isekai shows came out, and I realized that it was kind of not that great. Featherhead says, I was taking a shower, we what? Oh yeah, we tenderize our meat so that we can make good katsu. No noise hammer problem? Alright, that's good. You're supposed to hit the meat with the sides of the hammer? You are, but the sides of the hammer are spiked, and I don't want to like puncture the plastic wrap. So I just use the side. Twist it, flop it. You've seen a smaller boppet? Wait, really? There's no way. This is advertised as the world's smallest. I'm gonna refund it. This isn't the smallest. No, yeah, but I'll mess with it as our meat cooks. I think it might be fun. But yeah, that's the throne. I have it set up. I don't even know is it linked. It might be linked in the description. Let me find it. But I haven't really plugged it. But I put some jokey items on there. But I think I'll put a cutting board on there for the time being. I think in the video I watched, the person pierced the pork chops with a fork. Apparently that helps to tenderize it. I don't really know why. So we'll do that. If it turns out bad, I'm going to blame the video I watched. All right. Poking a bunch of holes in there. Poking a bunch of holes in this one. It goes to show you that I have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. But I like to eat, so I'm going to have to learn. I don't know how many holes I need. I feel like there's too many holes. It's fine. Oh my god. Ugh. Get off my fork. There we go. All right. So that's the pork chops. I think we need to salt and pepper it. So I've got some salt. And I have pepper too. And we'll have to flip them. There we go. Lawsuit incoming. Yeah, I'd sue them. That's false advertising. I'm going to have to salt and pepper the other side. There you go. The best ship ever from Awari no Seraph is Mikyu. I have to watch the show to have the context. But I'll take your word for it. Mercenary says the localizers for Sonic gave Eggman an actual name that fit his character as a source of content related to his actual name was lacking. So localizers came up with Ivo Robotnik. Ah, I see. I gotta crack some more pepper on this side. There we go. All right. So pork chops are seasoned. I'm gonna wash my hands again. I feel like I rinse my hands like every couple seconds. But I think it's good to be a little bit of a germaphobe. You don't spread disease everywhere, I guess. Yeah, I don't know too much about Sonic, but I did play, was it Sonic Adventures 2? And what drew me to Sonic Adventures 2 was definitely the chows. I love playing with the chows. I wish they would bring that back, or they should make a game strictly with the Sonic chows. Billy says, I've always blamed the squirrels. What are you talking about? You guys are in a totally different world. Food is good. My pay is always good since I work for a company based in Germany. And after all, I'm an engineer, get a lot of bonus if I travel, and I always travel, but some countries get better bonuses. Oh, I see. Wait, that's such an interesting business model. That sounds really cool. I wish I had opportunities like that. But I don't even get the chance to work from home. Kind of a bummer. Or like, not often. It's like, my workplace is a hybrid model. It kind of sucks because when you do take your work from home days, like they start shaming you. They start pointing at you and laughing at you when you're in the office because like, this guy, he took a work from home day. I'm like, is this the kind of culture I want to be in? Not really, but it pays the bills, so that's fine. I got to use up all my PTO anyways. All right. So, taking a sip of my energy drink. And we're going to start breading this meat here. I do need to get some more flour. So we're going to pour some flour on here. Look at that. Oh, that's some good flour. And then we need to get more panko. Let me find the panko crumbs. Oh, I think this is a brand new one. So we're opening a brand new pack of panko. Look at that. Fresh panko. Just what we like to see. Alrighty. So I'm going to pour these onto here for our breading station. And we should be good to go. I got my eggs over here. So we're going to do this in one really big clumpy mess. And I do have to get the air fryer basket. Let me get one of those. I'm pretty sure I didn't clean it from my last usage, so I'm going to have to dump out some crumbs. I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning it because I'm pretty sure that the heat is supposed to kill any bacteria that was in here. Or maybe I'm just making stuff up. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to have to dump out this air fryer basket crumbs into the trash. There we go. Alrighty. So we'll put that there for when we're ready to use it. I'm just getting stuff ready off screen so that when we start breading stuff, it'll be fairly easy. Let me catch up on chat. Featherhead says, man, I want to work from home. Builds buildings with my hands. I'm not really sure if that's something that you can work with from home with, maybe. I know that they're trying to do like for trucking, like almost like remote controlled trucking, where you sit in a simulator, and you just drive the truck remotely. I don't know how well that's going to take off, but I think I saw a video about it, which I thought was really cool. Potato says, Yuichiro and Michaela are the best couple. You can see how the creator is trying to force Shinoa onto Yuichiro to appeal to a larger audience, and it makes me furious. I wish I had the context for that, but I'm going to take your word for it. Jonathan says, I bought myself a NES on a weird vintage shop. I'm hyped. Oh, let's go. Wait, that sounds so cool. Dude, that's hype. That sounds cool but dangerous. Yeah, I feel like remote controlled truck driving opens itself up to a lot of liabilities. I think it'll need to go under. It will need to undergo some serious testing, I think. All right, here we go. We've got first pork chop. Oh shoot! I dropped my fork into the eggs. I might need to get another fork. That's fine. All right, so the first pork chop into the flour. Here we go. Some good flour. And then, oh, I need to get my spray oil ready. The spray oil is what we use because we're not deep frying today. It's a ton of flour. All right, so that's the flour into the egg wash. I think that's what they call it, egg wash. That's the egg wash. We are just washing it with egg, I guess. All right, and from there, straight into the panko. So this is the panko. I'm gonna bread this. I'm gonna throw some panko on top. Look at that. That looks delicious. As in, it doesn't look delicious yet, but it will be. It will look delicious, I promise. Eventually, it'll look delicious. We're just not there yet. There we go. Look at that. Oh, panko all over this ish. There we go. And then I'll put it in the air fryer and give it a spritz off screen, just because I think it'd be difficult to maneuver in front of the camera. Here we go. All right. It has been sufficiently sprayed, I'll say. I'm gonna rinse off my hands again. I feel like I should buy like kitchen towels because I've been burning through these paper towels like mad today. You know, you gotta think about the environment, right? The environment. Okay, before I start the next pork chop, I'm gonna catch up on chat just a tiny bit here. Let's see. Sonic games always introduce cute, marketable creatures and never use them again. Wait, really? I actually saw a really funny TikTok this morning with like Sonic and Amy. I want to recreate that in some capacity. Buying a nest from a shop is neat, but nothing beats finding an actual Famicom on the side of the road, complete in the box, in the States in pristine condition that still works. Wait, how did that even happen? That sounds like an actual miracle. There's no way that was real, did it? Mercy's got some like S tier luck. All right, we're gonna start the next one. Breading here. Gotta get all this pork chop covered. Honestly, I don't know how like stabbing the pork chop with the fork tenderizes it, but I'm curious to see what the result is going to be like for this here. All right, so we've got fully dusted in the flour. It is egg wash time. Look at that. That is some egg wash. I'm gonna wash the other side, give it another flip. Let the egg cling onto the flour, I guess. And then moving on to the panko. Let it drip off a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is gonna be my wet dry hand. I still don't know like the best wet dry hand method. Not really good at it or figuring out which hand is wet, which one's dry, but I think I've got it. So my left hand is wet, my right hand is gonna be dry, and I think this will be fine. Just gotta press the panko into the bread so that it sticks. And I'm hoping this turns out really good because I haven't tried this with pork yet. So I think pork cooks a little faster than chicken. I'm not quite sure. I'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out on the go. I'm gonna rinse my hands again, per the usual. Here we go. And then I'm gonna give it a little spritz off screen again. Make sure that we're good to go. All right. So, if you guys want to take a look, these are our pork chops in our air fryer. And I'm just going to toss them in. It looks really greasy, but it's supposed to be so it can fry up. I'm going to pop it in the air fryer off screen here. And I think I'll have to plug it in, actually. I don't have the air fryer plugged in. I also don't know what temperature to cook it at. I think like 350. I'm gonna just put that in right now. Yeah, I think this is fine. All right, pork chops are cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, so now I'm gonna pack these up away so that I can use these later, because I'll be using the breading station throughout the week as I eat through all these pork chops. Mercedes says it's real, but my folks found it. Oh, I see. That still sounds like an insane stroke of luck. Potato says you should probably get both kitchen and paper towels for the sake of convenience. Yeah. Maybe I should just add a bunch of kitchen tools to my throne, and then as I have the disposable income, I'll start purchasing some of the kitchen utensils for myself. I mean, it helps with the stream stuff. It also helps just for me to cook in real life. I feel like that's a pretty good investment, I would say. All right, let me plop this in. So with the air fryer, it's gonna beep like about halfway through the cooking time to let us know that we got to flip the chops over. So once that happens, I'll try to do it on the stream, both of those, and then we'll put them back in for the rest of the cooking time. If you want to work internationally, become a site supervisor or a commission engineer. Everywhere I work, employers look for those jobs. Oh, I see. Air fryer for life. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the air fryer. I haven't used it much when I got it, but within the past couple weeks, I've been using it a lot more, and I think it's made my life a lot easier, honestly. Did you take a cooking class last time? You look more professional. I did not take a cooking class, but I think I'm just more comfortable in the kitchen. Like, I'm taking my time. I know what to expect kind of now, which is just like, I guess it's just an experience thing. Yeah, I'm still winging it most of the time, but I'm much more comfortable with like what I need to be looking for and what I need for things. All right, so I will need to wash this cutting board though before we proceed, because I got to chop up the onions for the Katsudon sauce. All right, breading station goes into my fridge. Eggs remain here. I think we can put away the breadcrumbs. And I'm gonna wash the cutting board in just a moment here. I do want to take a sip. I think I'm about halfway done through my monster actually. So I'm starting to get jittery. The caffeine is coming through my system. I'm a little shaky. I'm a shaky boy. That's what it is. Ink Moose says, bro, my Discord friend just sent me a... Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I would be upset if I saw that. So I'm sorry that happened to you. That's not fun at all. That's rough. Yeah, I'm not good with gore at all. I know, like, last stream I was talking about watching that movie, Renfield. It was funny, but there was a lot of blood and like gory stuff, and I had to close my eyes for that, because I'm not gonna lie, I will admit I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to like gory stuff. So it's a part of my identity. I'm not gonna decline that, so, or deny it. But yeah, it was fun otherwise, and I think you guys noticed I got jump scared by how many Asians were in that movie. I was just like, this is so weird. I never expected so many Asians to be in a Nicolas Cage movie, but they were there. They existed. Quote unquote friend. Yeah, I don't think a legit friend would do that without warning or unprompted. It's kind of rude, honestly. Well, it's not even kind of rude. It's very rude. I don't know. Maybe your quote unquote friend has a, what's it called? Social, or like a lack of social awareness. I don't know. I don't know what your situation's like, unfortunately. Like, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but that just sounds scummy. Right now, off screen, you can't see it, but trust me, I am washing this cutting board to get rid of all the potential salmonella on the cutting board before I proceed with cutting the veggies. There we go. And there we are. I feel like I'm getting faster with the cooking too. I think the first cooking stream I did took like 2.5 hours, which is kind of crazy because all I did was make steak and potatoes, which should be fairly easy. Yeah, all right. Cutting board is washed, but right now I gotta dry it so that we can chop some onions on here. So I've learned, by the way, because I've been are using more onions in my cooking, that the only onions for some reason that make me tear up are red onions. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe red onions are more dangerous. I never considered this fact. But today we are not using red onions. We are using yellow onions, or AKA sweet onions. So they should be much better on my eyes. I do need to wash this knife because I think we used it at some point. I don't know on what, but it looks unwashed. So I'm going to wash it now. Here we are. All right, I need to keep track of the time. All right, it's 7 o'clock. We have an hour before Issa streams, so I don't think we need to be worried on about the time, because we'll definitely be done before then. And if anything, I'll be able to eat during that stream. Here we go. Oh, the kitchen smells good. Let's go. The kitchen smells like katsu. I don't have a problem with blood or anything like that, but I just don't like seeing that kind of thing. Yeah, I trust that. What is gore? Gore is like blood and guts. Lots of blood and guts. Like excessive blood and guts. I think I mean, it's self-explanatory after that point. I don't know if we need to go into it more than that. I want to know. I'm 19, but the language related. I'm a boomer. I see. Yeah, it's just like a, I don't know. It's a type of not safe for work. Because, like, you know, you have the two types of not safe for work, which is one, you know, the risque content, and two, gore, which is this excessive blood and guts, which I am not a fan of. There we go. All right, so we got to peel this onion. We're only using half the onion, just like last time. I'm going to peel it off screen here, and then I'll chop it up on the cutting board. I think this is the only thing we need. We have these onions, and we have some green onions that we'll have to cut up too. But the green onions are mostly for like garnish. I think the yellow onion is mostly for flavor. So we'll cut this up. Here we go. Look at that. We should be good to cut. I will need to put this in like plastic wrap, or a plastic, what do they call it, Ziploc, save for later. Use it next week. Graphic imagery using it, usually depicting violence and bloodshed. Yeah, that's what that is. Fathead says, tasty smell. Oh yeah, it smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it. I think we only need a quarter of the onion, since I'm only making one serving. Battery is like an onion. He has many layers. That is true. Just like an ogre. You can call me Shrek. Shrek is my spirit animal. All right. So, let me see if I remember how to cut an onion. I think we'll just cut it this way. I think that'll be fine. We'll cut it this way. There we go. I don't cut as fast as a professional chef, but I think this is good enough. All right. I think I can cut the rest this way. All right, that's my onions for this dish. We'll spread them out. And then I do need I need some green onion too, which I have on the side here. Toss these out. There we are. Look that up, and now I'm happy I don't really use Discord. Yeah, the thing is, like, with Discord, it's like the people you interact with, unfortunately. I don't use Discord all that much, but I'm learning. It's kind of cool to see how all the features Discord has. But I've been learning a lot over the past couple weeks about Discord, just in general, trying to set stuff up. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of the flavor of this monster very quickly. It was really good at first, and like every sip I take of this monster, I get like diminishing returns. Yeah, I think I'm getting diminishing returns on this one. But I bought it, so I'll drink it. Ink Noodle says, I really like horror movies, even if they're violent, because I know it's not real, but when it's gore, I feel bad watching it. I wish I could watch horror movies. I just don't have the stomach for it. I think I mentioned before, but I get really immersed in the horror media in general. So like, I have trouble like sleeping or like going anywhere by myself after I watch a horror film or if I play a horror game. I'm just like very profoundly impacted by horror content, which is why it's not really my thing. Potato says my spirit animal will be a femboy incubus. I don't even know what that is. What is that? I'm a little uneducated, I'd say. Ignu says the last time I went to see a horror movie, a boy tried to kiss me and I ran away right after. Well, that's an interesting environment to attempt to move like that, I would say. I don't know if that's that's so interesting. Why during a horror movie? You could watch something a little more fitting of trying to make a move, I guess. All right, anyways, we do have green onions. I think I'll cut the green onions. I think we just need one or two. I think we just need one. We just need one, and then we'll use it as garnish. This bag is confusing me. Why is it so confusing? Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, this one's kind of deformed. I feel sorry for it. So we'll put it out of its misery. I'll put the rest in the fridge. I don't know what happened, but something fell. All right. The air fryer is prompting for us to flip it. So I'm gonna. It looks like it's half the cook time. So if you guys can see, this is the current state of the katsu. We're gonna go ahead and flip it. Looks like some breading fell off. That's okay. It's kind of hard to do it on camera here. And now that we flipped it, what we'll need to do is we'll need to spray it. So I've got my spray oil. We give it a little spritz, and then we'll put it back in the air fryer. Alrighty. There we go. To be honest, everyone I knew in school were in a big Discord server. Wait, what? That were a big Discord user are to this day cringe? Yes. I think there is a stereotype between... I think the biggest stereotype is like the Discord / Reddit moderator. God, like... I feel like those stereotypes are definitely there's like a lot of truth to that, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna chop up this green onion. Like, I don't particularly enjoy the flavor of green onion. I think it's mostly for like the aroma. But it definitely makes the dish look better. That's for sure. So we'll chop this up. All right, there we go. Almost done with the katsu. Here we are. This takes a bit of intense focus on my part. Just because I'm trying to cut these very thinly, but they're not turning out to be very thin. There we go. I think that's enough. All right, I do need to get the induction stove though. We gotta start getting the sauce cooking. So I think first things first, I'm gonna get a bowl. And I think we need to start heating up the rice. So we'll do that first, and then we'll start making the katsu sauce. So here's the bowl. I'm gonna put in some rice in there. Wait, where are my spoons? There we go. Found the spoons. Here we are. Spoon in here. Get some of that rice going. I think we have like another 10 minutes about on the katsu itself. So we'll need to start making the katsu sauce pretty soon so that we can finish around the same time, which I have not prepped in advance, unfortunately. So that's a blunder on my part, but it's all part of the process. It's, cooking is a journey, I'd say. And at the end of the journey, you get to eat some delicious food, which who doesn't like that, right? You gotta put more rice in there. Here we go. This actually isn't that much rice in this bowl. All right. So I think that'll be enough for now. I'm gonna heat that up and then we'll get the induction stove over here. Pop in the rice for a minute. We do need to crack more eggs into here because we use the eggs for the katsudon itself. Gotta do this on screen. Oh. Oh no. The egg squirted on me. That's okay. Here's the other egg. A total of 3. Oh, I dropped some eggshells. You guys didn't see that. I didn't do that. Pretend like you didn't see that. All right. Yeah, that's right. You guys never saw anything. I'm gonna rinse off my hands real quick. All right, let me catch up on chat because I missed a lot. Worst day ever. The movie was really bad. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. I definitely won't watch any horror movies anytime soon. Shea says I hate horror movies because my childhood friend was obsessed and exposed me to them at way too young an age, so I have a deep-rooted fear that impacts me even when I can rationalize them. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the same boat. I can't stomach horror movies, unfortunately. Inknu says, and the boy who tried to kiss me thought I was a femboy. I have a very funny story with this boy. Oh, that sounds like a very complicated relationship. First date going to a movie sucks. You should do something that you both like. Exactly. I feel like you don't really get to know each other if you go to a movie. You just sit there. You sit next to each other. LB didn't know what an incubus was. The final bastion of purity. Okay, well, I would like to hold on to my purity. Don't let me know what that is. An incubus is a male equivalent to a suck. Oh, okay. Well, there he goes. My purity, poof, gone just like that. That's okay. I'll pretend like I never read that, and we'll be good. All right, we gotta whip these eggs into shape. Yeah, I got back into town and went to a nice restaurant. Saw one from school who was a typical Discord user eating his own pin. Oh, that's gross. I wish I could unsee that image in my head. That is crazy. I like rusty spoons. Why rusty spoons? Rice or ice? Just rice. Jonathan says, I look femboy incubus up and wish I didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to look that one up either. I'm so sorry that you took the bullet for me there. I saw and heard everything. The dementia can't reach me here. Oh, no. No, you guys didn't see that. I'm a professional egg cracker. That sounds wrong. But you guys know what I mean. An egg, I don't know. I don't want to say like hatcher. I don't know what the word for it is. All right, anyways. Ignore all that. We're going to put this to the side. We're going to make some katsu. Or we're going to make some katsu sauce. But first things first, I need to get the induction stove. Here's the pan. I don't know where I put my induction stove. I think it's in the living room. Yeah, I see it. All right, I'll grab this bad boy. Put him to good use. I think the katsu itself is almost done. We do still have to finish making the sauce though. All right, so here's the induction stove. Drop this on here. And then I do have to look up the recipe for the sauce because I don't know it on the top of my head or off the top of my head. So I think it's time that we bust out the scale. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let me get the container. It's going to be right at the edge, at the bottom of the induction stove here. All right. We need 240 milliliters of water. I don't know how much that is. I'm just going to guesstimate. Is this 240? This might be too much. This is 230. I kind of nailed it. All right, this is enough water. Let's see. We need a half teaspoon of dashi powder, or hondashi, which we should have. Here we go. This is the hondashi that we will use in our katsu sauce. Half a teaspoon. How many grams is that? Wait, we need to take these measurements and cut them in half, because this is for 2 servings. All right. So we need 120 grams of water. We need a lot less than that. I almost messed up. Oh, I messed up. I have to redo the water measurements. Here we go. All right, 120 grams. Let's do it. Is this 120? How close did I get? It's 100. I need 20 more. I was off by 20 grams. There you go. That's 120. I got really close on that one. All right, so half a teaspoon is 1.6. So what, we need 0.8 grams of dashi powder? That's like nothing. That's 0.5. It smells like fish. I don't know what dashi powder is, but I guess it's fish stuff. All right, that's 0.8. Perfect. We're killing it. We're doing good. My father would be proud. I'm gonna catch up on chat. I don't go outside often enough to have any remarkable experiences with people. The one weird thing I experienced was a few years ago. I was catcalled walking down the sidewalk in public by two older guys who I imagine must have thought I was a female. Wait, that's so... I'm sorry that happened. That doesn't sound fun at all. Billy says failed experiment. It's not failed. I got the eggs, all right? We're good. Stop roasting me. I didn't mess up the eggs that bad. That wasn't a good example of cracking those eggs. I know. Next time I'll get it, though. So you all are femboys? Hey, I do not self-identify as a femboy here. What you guys identify as, that's up to you. All right? I have experienced failure. Billy, I don't have any more egg jokes. Dashi is fish stock? Oh, I see. Well, I learned something today. All right, we need 3 tablespoons, so 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. So we got some soy sauce here. What is it? 1 tablespoon is 15. So we need 1.5. What is that? Like 30? 32? I'm just gonna put 32. Man, I suck at math, alright? Stop judging me. 32 grams. Just throw that in there. I wish I was better at math, it's fine. I'm good at plenty of things, like not cooking. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think the only thing I can consider myself decent at is probably just video editing. That's the only thing I've got going for me. Sorry, guys. LB isn't as talented as you think he is. All right, we got 3 tablespoons of mirin, so we'll put in 30 grams. Look at all that. Look at that. Doing math on the fly. I'm adapting. I'm becoming a mathematical wizard. What's that? What do they say in Adventure Time? They say, mathematical. That's what I'm saying to myself. Mathematical. And then we need 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, which is 1/4 tablespoon. I got some sugar right here. And then we should be able to start whipping up our katsu. There we go. All right, katsu sauce made. Done. Dunzo. Donzo, Hanzo. All right. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff at this point. I'm gonna put some rice away though, so that it doesn't go bad. I'm like multitasking like a boss over here. I'm like flying through the kitchen. I'm like the next kitchen avatar. You guys don't understand. I've never been this proficient in the kitchen before. I think all my training has finally paid off. My sensei would be proud. All right, looks like the katsu's done. I'm gonna unplug the air fryer. It's done cooking. All right, so here we go. We gotta turn this on. We're gonna set it on like a 3 out of 10, and then we're gonna put in the yellow onion to start sweating in on the stove. We're almost done, guys. I'm surprised. I bet most of chat would agree I'm getting much better at cooking. All right, this is now 7:20-ish. I do need to mix this stock up. So I'm going to do that now. And while that's going, I'm going to catch up on the chat here. I have no right to judge who cooks. I only know how to make noodles. Honestly, noodles are really good, though. Noodles are quite tasty. One of my favorite sources of carbs, I would say. That and rice, obviously. Me neither, Jonathan. I also suck at mental math. Yes. Mental math is just... It's not something you do every day, I don't think. Like, once the numbers get above, like, 20, I start having trouble. Low battery be like, when you're getting absolutely roasted by Pinocchio and his nose can't move a damn inch. Don says, Billy, you are a good example in egg jocks. Sorry, I may crack some jokes. My god. You guys are killing it with the puns today. LB's doing Pokemon evolution type thing in the kitchen. Dude, I am hustling in the kitchen. You guys don't know. I'm like so much better than I used to be. I used to like stumble and bumble in the kitchen. There we go. Start moving around these onions so that they get cooked. Jonathan, egg jokes are always exciting. Maybe I shouldn't have bought eggs today. Honestly, I was thinking about trying this recipe with like egg whites. I feel like that wouldn't be that bad either. I kind of just want like the onions to become a little translucent before I put in the katsudon sauce. Here we are. Look at that. That is a chunky piece of onion. I think I'm taking that out. Like, you see this chunk? How are you supposed to eat that? That's too much onion. It's getting voted off the island. I've never studied for anything in my life, and I always get A's and B's. I can't study. It doesn't do anything for me. No, I feel that too. I fell in the trap of like being like, what are they called? Like, people would, they put me in like the academically gifted thing, and then when I went to college, I didn't know how to study, and it screwed me up. I wish I had learned to study early on, because I think I had a really big learning curve to overcome when I started university, because I wasn't able to study effectively at all, and I think it really hurt my first couple semesters at school. Ink Noodles study electronic engineering never gets boring, just depressing. I don't think you want a depressing focus in school. Ink Noodles says, "Oh, I want to study, but there's nothing for me to study." Yeah, I don't know. I think coding is always interesting because you can always work on something that interests you. Like coding or like just learning to code is multifaceted. But also, I'm biased because I do that for my day job, so that's how it is. Mercy says I eat that. I get to go home the day after tomorrow. Let's go, Billy. That sounds awesome. Hey, Joyride. It's good to see you. Hopefully, you've been doing well. It's been a while. Welcome back. We're just doing some cooking today, making some katsudon. I think this is the second time we've cooked katsudon. Putting the sauce in now. There we go. And after this, we have to put in the egg. But we'll let the sauce heat up a little bit. And I've got the egg ready to go down here. Oh, I keep dropping the fork inside the egg. That's so tragic. This is the second fork I've gone through. It's fine. We recover. All right. Katsudon should be, or the katsu itself should be finished. It's looking a little burnt. I think I should have taken it out, but this is what it looks like. A little toasted, but I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna put this on the stove. Yeah, I probably should have just taken it out when it beeped. I think I just left it in there too long and it kept cooking. It's seen better days, but I bet it'll taste just fine. All right, we're gonna turn this down. We don't want the sugar to burn. We just want the sauce to thicken up a little bit. Well, Billy, you have more experience. You shall win. Oh my God. Joy says for real been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been a minute. Ink says I'm thinking of going to college in Portugal when I finish high school. Wait, that sounds awesome. Is admissions difficult for going to college there? No more alcohol? No, we don't have alcohol today. We've got an energy drink today. Keep my blood going. It'll keep my heart rate high. That's what that is. Europe is always better. I bet Europe's better, but I think the distance to travel from Brazil is probably quite far. I don't know how expensive that's going to be. Dude can't even use a fork, right? Hey, I'm using the fork fine. I'm just dropping them. I'm clumsy. It's not like I'm not able to use a fork. Joy says I got banned from Val. What do you do? Did you flame people or something? Did you hack? All right, the egg goes in. There we go. Almost done with the katsu. I gotta shake it. So you have to shake the pan here because you don't want the egg to cook and stick to the bottom. Because I mean the egg is heavy, so it'll go down to the bottom first. You want to agitate it so it doesn't stick. All right, so I'm gonna get my my bowl of rice out from the microwave. Hopefully, it's fine. And I'll put the katsu in here. We're almost done. Holy crap! I'm blazing. I'm so proud of myself today. We're killing it today. All right. So I'm gonna put the katsu in the bowl, and then what we're gonna do is when the katsudon sauce finishes, we'll pour it over the bowl, and we'll get the full LB katsudon experience. I wish I had a bigger bowl though. The bowl is quite small, but this is what it looks like before we put the katsu sauce on it. But once the egg starts cooking a little bit, we'll toss it on over. Taylor says my mother says that it's because when I was diagnosed with borderline ADHD, when I was a wee little lad. Funnily though, my mom would never allow the doctors to put me in any kind of strong medication because of what it did to my father. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I kind of shy away from being medicated just in general, but mostly because medication is expensive, not because of like I don't want help, for example. Ignu says, as I have Portuguese citizenship, I think it'll be easier to get into college there. Oh, I see. Well, that'll be nice. That sounds like it'll be good for you. Joya says, okay, I got to study. Bye. All right, sounds good. Catch you later, Joyride. Thanks for popping in. You gang. Billy says, I went to prison for robbery, but I was exonerated. Oh my god. I wasn't sure where you were going with that. I'm like, no way, Billy went to prison? Soviet potato, don't worry. ADHD is not something that can stop you if you want. Speaking from experience, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some degree of ADHD as well. And I think it's been helpful for my streaming because I never run out of things to talk about, for example, because my mind jumps all over the place. Kind of helps in that capacity. ADHD meds be no joke. Yeah, I've been curious what it would be like to be on those, but I'm currently getting evaluated for it. Very interesting. It's a very long and lengthy process. Huge wait list for everything. All right, we're gonna kill the heat, and I think what we're gonna do is I think we're about done. It looks a little runny, but it'll cook with the heat, with the residual heat. So what we're gonna do is I don't know if it's all gonna fit on here, but I'm trying not to spill it everywhere. There we go. You guys didn't see that. I spilled a little bit. It'll be fine. Okay, I spilled a lot of it. It's fine. I can clean it. This is so... It looks so messy. It's okay. I bet it'll taste amazing, though. That's what matters. I think my complaint about having too small of a bowl is valid. I think I need to transfer it to a bigger bowl or something. But we lost one onion. That's not that bad. Losing an onion is not too bad. There we go. We got some more egg, though. I'll put that in there. Let me see if I have another bowl that's bigger. I'm going to transfer things over to this bowl. We'll take this off. All right, that's fine. It doesn't look as good, but it's the fruits of my labor, so I'm proud of it regardless. It's my pride and joy. The messed up Katsudon. Where's my spatula? First things first. I gotta take this off. It's taking up a lot of space. Induction burner. We're gonna put you in the living room again. All right. Here we are. There we go. And then I gotta get where'd the spatula go? I was just using it. Here. Gotta put the rest of the eggs in here. I was like scrambling to get these eggs, pun intended, but like I got them like 10 minutes before stream had to start, so I had to push back stream. I should have checked that if I had eggs like way earlier. That was my fault. I blundered on that one. Here we go. Alrighty. Our cooking has completed itself. Let me catch up on the chat. Let me see. Of course, I've never been to prison. I've never been caught. That's a good one. I like that. I could say the same. As you know, I like to sail the 7 seas on occasion. All right, let me catch up again. Since I overdosed, my parents have avoided giving me ADHD meds. Well, that's fair. I think overdosing is pretty scary in itself. I guess you could say he escaped capture. It'd be annoying because I forgot to take my ADHD meds all the time. Oh, I see. If you forget to take your medication, is it really noticeable? I take ADHD meds, but you need a good doctor that has an eye on you. So you should be. Yeah, no, it definitely needs to be. Definitely needs to be going through a doctor because I think they can fine tune, like, I guess, the amount, which is pretty impactful. At least scoop out with a spoon next time. Yeah, I kind of just dumped it in there, but that's fine. You should learn tricks on how to concentrate without meds. For me, it's not taking my shoes off. Oh, I see. That's what's important. Free meds in the EU. Yeah, it's really expensive in the States. ER. Let's go. Yeah, we like to be pirates on occasion. April says, yes, it was noticeable when I skipped. It's very obvious if I forget to take my meds. Oh, I see. I didn't realize it was that impactful. Maybe it would be helpful to get that going. Yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to get evaluated for ADHD where I'm at, so it takes a really long time. I think the wait list was like a year and a half. So I'm on there somewhere, but it will definitely take some time. All right, so let me go ahead and dig in. Might have made too much sauce, but that's okay. I think I want to try to switch up the what's it called? The soy sauce here, because the soy sauce is super dark that I have. Oh yeah, this is good. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. The pork is interesting. I think I like the chicken more than the pork. I used chicken breast last time, but it's not bad. The sauce is just as good as I remember, and of course I enjoy the eggs. I might not have enough rice. That might be the drawback here. But this is pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad we finished cooking before 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna take a couple bites here and we can wrap it up. But it's been a lot of fun. I think next time I'll try to do beef and broccoli again. I do want to master beef and broccoli, and at some point I want to start making like sesame chicken and whatnot. I think that'll be exciting. Exciting. Oh my god, I burnt my tongue. I got too excited. I also forgot to garnish. That's fine. The energy drink is really getting to me. I'm like trying to keep my hands steady, but I'm like shaking all over the place. There we go. That's fine. Bon appetit. This is what we've got. Might need some water. Yeah, I definitely burnt my tongue. Oh, that's unfortunate. Today was going so good, and then I just fumbled it right at the end. But I think as I continue to cook, I'll get better at it. Let me rinse my hands off real quick. You should try rice with ranch dip. I've actually never had that. Is it good? I feel like you need like some more substance, like some actual meat or something. I'm gonna take another. I'm actually really hungry. I'm gonna take another bite, and then we'll go on to the next portion. If you guys forgot, the next portion is this bad boy, the world's smallest boppet. Ink Noodle says, because of ADHD, I'm very hyperactive. So in many moments of the class where I have to get up, walk, maybe jump a little, and then get back to work. Oh, I see. Yeah, just to burn off some of that energy. Well, that makes sense. Jonathan says, my coworkers say that they notice, but hey, I got ADHD, so I have the best view on things. I see. No more egg jokes, please. I'll try not to. Yeah, it is. I guess we should stop egging you on. Yeah, I think this entire stream has just been egg puns. Stop with the egg jokes. It was funny up first, but now it's just annoying. That's valid. But yeah, I'm excited to try this Bop It. I'm gonna have to find the pair of scissors. Let me, oh, there's one right here. Here we go. This is my first ever throne gift. I was actually really excited about it because I announced that I had a throne. And then within the day, someone had gotten me this world's smallest Bop It, and I was really stoked about it. And it's been a while since this got delivered, so I'm excited to mess with it on stream here. Alrighty. Hopefully this opens without any issue. I usually hate these kinds of packaging. It's like really annoying to open up. Oh god, I'm like tearing it to shreds. It's funny. Can I pull it out? I like how it comes with like a little stand, so you can proudly display your tiny Bop It. There we go. This isn't really the best way to open stuff, but I guess it works. All right, come on out. Just get out of there. Bop It, Ink Noodle, more like stop it. Also, energies are very ADHD for your body. You should stop that before you suffer extreme body issues like a heart attack. Yeah, I don't drink energy drinks that often. Here we go. Except for that one time where I drank a ton in a row, but that was for content. My energy drink tier list. All right, I'm not gonna read the instruction booklet. We're just gonna go straight in with the world's smallest Bop It. Here we are. How does this work? No! Oh, it works. Can you guys hear that? All right, let's go. I'm getting so good at this. How long does it take me to fail? Wait, it's getting too fast. No, I failed. I got 13. Can I beat that? I want to get 15, and then we'll call it. All right, here we go. All right, come on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm very focused. Oh god. It's mixing it up on me. It's trying to mess me up. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I made it to 59. I kind of killed it. All right. My score is 59. I gotta get my score up. Next time I'll have a really high score, all right? Pretty good. Let's see. I don't drink energy often, but also LB has a whole stream focused on energy drinks. That was only one stream. It's not happening again, I'll tell you that. Takes me back. Sorry to disappoint you, but the eggshell rule. I can't imagine myself not taking energy drinks. Yeah, well, you're in a different situation than me. Yeah, it's a really tiny Bop It. It's been really cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so my first ever throne gift, I will say I am extremely happy with. I regret being here. I'm sorry, April. It's just this one stream. Water is a supreme drink. Nothing can beat the taste of water. There is no taste in water, I thought. Does water have a taste? I guess it can taste metallic, but I think that's about it. Alrighty, well, we're going to wrap up here. If you guys are interested, I'll be hanging out in Issa's stream for their debut in a couple minutes here. Let me see if I can grab the link because I don't know where it is. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. Had a lot of fun. As usual. Where's my little shout out thing? Yeah, it tastes like water. Try made it and it just contains caffeine, but it doesn't have that stuff. Wait, I can't read that, unfortunately. That's how it all started in the punny action on Discord. That's fair. All right, here we go. Wrapping up stream. Socials, if you guys are interested, you can check me out on the internet. There it is. On Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And then if you guys are interested in hanging out offline or just chatting or have any suggestions for things you would like to see on stream, I do have a Discord available there. But yes, thanks for hanging out. I think this was super chill, just cooking and chatting. I definitely want to do more of these. I think these are quite fun. And it's kind of a nice break from all the gaming stuff. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll be doing probably the same thing next week. Monday, Friday, guaranteed. Wednesday is up in the air. But hopefully I'll see you guys on Monday. And I'll catch you guys hopefully later. Alrighty. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Let me switch the tabs here. All right. Goodbye.